Hi, I'm Michelle Hardy, and I wanted to talk to you today about the subject of stop praying to get your book out. Just do it. Now, what really bothers me is when people will say, um, I prayed to God, so I'm waiting on God to tell me or give me a sign that I should do a book. Well, the fact that you had in your spirit to do a book, that's God talking to you saying, girl, do that book. So when people don't follow through on that voice, that spiritual inner feeling that they have, they're ignoring God's voice and they're listening to their own voice. If God gave it to you, then go ahead and do it. Sometimes we'll have these religious beliefs that have us thinking that we can't do a certain thing, that we can't write our truth, that we can't share our story, or, the history has been passed down to us from generation to generation. Oh, don't say that. Somebody might think something about our family if you tell the truth, if you share your story. That's where we need to just stop looking to the religious leaders or the mentors and just go ahead and write our book. You have to kind of set religion aside. Don't pray about it, just do it. Just go ahead and do it. You can't let people get in the way of what Spirit tells you. I don't let anyone tell me about how to do my books, what to say in my books. I am the deciding factor in all of my books, even down to cuss words. I will use God and a cuss word and all in the same sentence, and I'm not going to hell for it. And neither will you. You have to tell your story, and sometimes you have to just set aside those religious practices, those traditional things that you've been accustomed to, that your parents have handed down to you, to get your truth out, get your story. Sometimes we'll feel like our story is just too loud for everyone, right? It's just so much that it'll be too heavy for people to handle. Well, it's your story. And you can be as loud as you want, or you can be as soft spoken as you want with your story, but you do need to tell it. Don't worry about how loud it's going to be, basically, who it's going to offend, because this is your story. You're telling it so that Spirit can stop knocking at your heartstrings, your door, and people will always say, pray about it. I saw this reel one time where the lady was like, no, no, don't pray for them. Don't pray. Just do what you need to do for yourself. Now, this was a lady who was like, respected in the religious community, so to speak, right? And basically, what she was saying is, if somebody's doing you harm, don't pray for them. You just got to do what you need to do for you. Put all those prayers aside, set them aside, save them for yourself, right? So that's what I'm saying with this book. You need to set all the other stuff aside and do it for yourself. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about what they're thinking or what they're going to say, how they're going to think about your story. Just do it.